Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches, oh Christmas tree. Oh.
Hey guys, it's Alyssa from RomeWise. It is December in Rome, and you know what that means. Yes, it's cold, sort of, and yes, the city is getting all lit up and beautifully decorated for the holidays. And maybe you were hoping for the crowds to thin out just a little bit. But the most important thing about December in Rome is artichokes. Okay, the thing about the artichokes is probably just me. But seriously, if you're coming to Rome in December, you're gonna wanna know what the weather's like, what to pack, how you should dress, what's going on, things to do, and what you can expect. Believe it or not, December is mostly a fall month, even though at this point it is starting to feel pretty wintry, especially at night. If you're visiting Rome in December, you're going to want to pack for chilly and possibly rainy weather. If you've watched my other packing videos or you visited any of the pages I have about packing on the website, you know my #1 rule for visiting Rome any time of year: be comfortable. In particular, where walking is concerned. So for Rome in December, I would suggest bringing 2 pairs of shoes with you, one really comfortable pair of walking shoes like sneakers or trainers, and another pair of waterproof shoes such as Gore-Tex hiking boots. You guys, I seriously love these On Cloud walking shoes. This is not a sponsored video. I just love On Cloud shoes. They are so comfortable. I can wear them all around Rome. I use these for winter. They're a little bit bulkier, and I have a lighter pair for summer, but you cannot go wrong with a super comfortable, structured walking shoe with arch support. I don't really suggest bringing heavy boots when you visit Rome in December. First of all, you don't really need them. Second of all, they just take up a lot of room in your luggage. And you might want to shop for boots when you're here. So for pants, I would bring at least 1 pair of jeans and or some other heavy cotton pants. And as far as tops are concerned, this is where you're going to want to layer. Right now, I'm coming to you from early December, and the days go between semi-warm, not warm, rainy, not rainy, and yeah, by the time the sun goes down, it gets really, really chilly. So bring a couple t-shirts, but stick more to long sleeve cotton tops, a cardigan, and then layering in your jackets. So layering is the best way to walk around Rome in December. I've got a cotton top on here. I have my puffy shell. This is a great jacket all by itself. And then I have this outer jacket, which is waterproof. So by having these 2 layers, I've got 3 different ways that I can dress for the weather. I can wear the puffy shell if I'm just a little cold. I can wear the outer jacket if it's raining, or if I want to be a little bit more elegant. And I can wear them both together if it's really, really cold. Another great option is a hiking jacket, especially one that's waterproof and with a removable liner. And you're going to want to bring a scarf and a hat. The scarf you are definitely going to use. The hat you may or may not use, but it is so lightweight and easy to pack and keep in your bag. Why not bring one just in case? Should you bring gloves with you? Maybe, maybe not. You might want to buy some here, but if you bring or buy gloves, make sure to get the kind with the touch tip on the finger so you can keep using your phone. One final note about what to wear when you're walking around Rome in December: you're going to want a backpack. This keeps your hands free. Also, it's a great place to store some of these layers we've been talking about: hats and scarves and gloves, and maybe that extra inner shell. And of course, it'll also be able to hold your travel umbrella, which you should definitely bring with you when you visit Rome in December. Below, I've got links for all of the packable items that we talked about in this video. Moving on, what are the crowds like in Rome in December? You might expect it to be a little bit less crowded right now than it is in summer and fall, and you'd be mostly right. However, there are some busy moments in Rome in December where it might not be as quiet as you think or as you want it to be. Rome can be really busy on weekends and also around the Christmas and New Year's holidays. And this begins on December 8th, the Immaculata, the Immaculate Conception. December 8th is the official start to the Christmas holiday season, which ends on January 6th, the Epiphany. Sometimes trees will get lit this day, sometimes the market in Piazza Navona goes up. Other times things get started a little bit earlier, but there is one very important event that happens on December 8th that you need to know about, so you can either join in or avoid it at all costs if you want to avoid crowds. In the early afternoon of December 8th, the Immaculate Conception, the Pope comes to Piazza Mignonelli, which is the square just next to the Spanish Steps, and changes the wreath on the statue of Mary there. Now, Mary is pretty high up there on her column, so the Pope doesn't actually do it himself. It's Rome's firemen who do the climbing and the changing, but the Pope is on hand for the event. This event is actually a pretty big deal, and more people are coming to it every year. Security is tight and the crowds are pretty huge, so if you want to attend this event, even get anywhere near it, you're gonna have to come pretty early. So guys, remember I've told you that December is a quiet month in Rome? Well, the very beginning of December is actually not that quiet, and here we are at the very end. We are a couple days away from New Year's Eve and Rome starts filling up. So you just want to make sure if you're looking to come to Rome at a quiet time, middle of December, right before Christmas. If you're coming after Christmas, you can expect big crowds, lots of people. It is very festive. It's a nice time to be here. Got some decorations over there. Things are all lit up. But expect crowds, and if you're coming to visit this amazing monument, the Colosseum, you're going to want to book that in advance.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Even from December 1st, you're going to start seeing Christmas lights and decorations going up around Rome. The main trees that you're going to look for are the ones in St. Peter's Square and at Piazza Venezia in front of the big wedding cake monument.
Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a happy new year.
This year, Rome jewelry house Bulgari placed a gorgeous crystal tree on the Spanish Steps, but usually we don't have a tree there. And it's been years since we've had a tree at the Colosseum, but maybe it will come back when they finish doing all these huge renovations over there. So no video about Rome in December would be complete if we did not talk about the Christmas market in Piazza Navona. This is definitely one of the first things people ask about Rome in December, Christmas in Rome every year. When is that market going up and how big is it going to be? I have a page all about this, but suffice to say, the market is wonderful. There's lots of atmosphere. It's a great place to stroll, bring kids, and just enjoy some Christmas ambiance.
Cosa faccio io? No, 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 no. Cosa faccio io me? Cosa facci tu?
You're also going to find nativity scenes all around Rome. Nativity scene in Italian is presepe, and there is a really special exhibit you can see in St. Peter's Square, specifically underneath Bernini's colonnade. It's called the 100 Presepi. It's the 100 nativity scenes. It's free, it's open all day, every day. Go check it out, it's a lot of fun. If you're celebrating Hanukkah while you're in Rome, you can attend the giant menorah lighting in Piazza Barberini. Of course, besides all of the usual tourist things to see and do, we've got plenty of operas and concerts happening this time of year. I've got a page about that, which I'm linking to below. Finally, my favorite thing to talk about, what foods are in season in Rome in December. And as I've already mentioned to you, my favorite of these foods is artichokes. At this point, we are seeing artichokes pretty much year-round in Rome, but they are actually in season from winter through early spring. The best time to have artichokes is right now, and the best way to have them right now, in my opinion, is alla romana, which means Roman style. There is another way to have artichokes, which is alla Judea, Jewish style, where they're deep fried and they're crispy and crunchy and they're super delicious. But alla romana, you really can only get when they are in season, because you need fresh artichokes to have them this way. They are braised and they are delicious. Of course, there are plenty of other wintry things in season right now as well: kale, broccoli, other leafy greens, and of course citrus fruits like clementines and tangerines. And last but not least, you will find Christmas cakes throughout Rome in December: panettone and pandoro. If you're coming to Rome for Christmas, check out my dedicated Christmas video right here. See you at the next one.